Today is a very, very special day. The day when the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna took birth. He was called Bhagavan. What is the meaning of that? There's a very beautiful Sanskrit verse which says, Aishwarasya samagrasya viryasya yashashashriya jnana vairagya yoshchaiva shannam bhagaitingana. When he comes down to this material world, he also goes to a Gurukul. Even the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Bhagavan himself, when he is descending in this world, is teaching by his own example that we should choose our guiding beacons in the form of teachers very carefully. Good evening, my dear children and parents. A very happy Krishna Janmashtami to all of you. Today is a very, very special day. The day when the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna took birth. And we know all the different pastimes of Lord Krishna's whole, life. I'm not going to talk about that, but I wish to, celebrate this Krishna Janmashtami by sharing this one short message with all of you, especially with my children, with my dear children. See, first of all, happy Janmashtami. I want to tell you about little bit about Lord Krishna. Even though he was as you can see here on my screen, he was called Bhagavan. What is the meaning of that? Bhagavan means that personality who is at the pinnacle of six biggest opulences of this world. And what are those six biggest opulences? There's a very beautiful Sanskrit verse which says, Aishwarasya samagrasya viryasya yashashashriya jnana vairagya yoshchaiva shannam bhagaitingana. Now, these six opulences they are talking about in in this Sanskrit verse. What are those? Beauty. There was no one parallel to Krishna when it came to beauty. Wealth. He was the wealthiest person. He is Lakshmipati. He is not some Karodpati and Arapati. He is Lakshmipati. Yes. And at the same time, there is no more as famous as Krishna, whose glories are being sung even after 5,500 years of his appearance. And there's no more stronger than him. So many feats of killing so many demons, and at the same time there's nobody more knowledgeable than him. He is the one who has incarnated in the form of Vyasadeva to write all the Vedic scriptures, the Mahabharata, and the Puranas and Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita was spoken by him right in the middle of the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Can you imagine? Superb. At the same time, in spite of having all these opulences, he is one such personality who can give away everything. He can still renunciate. He can still remain unattached to all these opulences. And that's why he was called Bhagavan. And even a Bhagavan, when descends in this material world, he teaches us a lesson by his own example. And what's that? When he comes down to this material world, he also goes to a Gurukul. He also chooses a teacher like Sandipani Muni, as you can see here. Sandipani Muni is teaching Krishna, who is a blue boy here at the back, and Balram. Sandipani Muni's ashram is still there at Ujjain in India. You all must come and see that sometime. I've been there and I know personally how amazing it is. What was the most, what can we take as a lesson from this whole pastime? Even the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Bhagavan himself, when he is descending in this world, is teaching by his own example that we should choose our guiding beacons in the form of teachers very carefully. They should not be only materially qualified. Please mind my words. We have seen several IITians, several so-called big shots, but because they didn't have their strong values in place, they were not spiritually grounded, over the years they fell down. So many scams happened here and there. Big institutes came up, thousands and thousands of crores of institutes, and suddenly there was one fine day a scam and everything is gone. Choose your teachers very carefully. Choose your mentors very carefully. They should not be just materially qualified. That's why here at Astra Academy, we very carefully handpick each and every IITian who is not just materially qualified being an IITian, who is also spiritually inclined and grounded. I urge all the parents as well as children to please choose wisely. And once again, happy Krishna Janmashtami to all of you. May this Janmashtami bring lots and lots of prosperities, peace, and love in your life, with which you can make leaps and bounces in your life. See you soon. Happy Krishna Janmashtami.